Hi, my name is Eduardo Ox. I'm the author of an Emacs package called EV, and this video is associated to my presentation at the Emacs Conf 2024. And the title of this video is an example of a bash script with test blocks. EV is an obscure Emacs package that apparently makes very little sense for people in developed countries and makes sense immediately to Brazilians. And one of the main themes of my presentation at the Emacs Conf will be to explain that. Let me explain what is EV. First, an explanation in just 3 words, that is, EV is wrong. Now, an explanation in more words. EV takes to the extreme the idea that code in production and code in the first system, in the sense of the mythical man-month, can have very different styles. And in this presentation, I'm going to explain test blocks. And most people in developed countries look at test blocks and immediately imagine their evil boss, their internalized evil boss, yelling to them, "You can't use that in production code, you're fired." And in this video, we are going to see how to play with existing test blocks by downloading a file with test blocks in /cmp/. Because writing your own test blocks takes more time and more imagination, and for people in developed countries, it has a high psychological cost because they feel that test blocks are wrong. The example is in this link here, in this page, in a section called Try It. We just need to copy the APitch block below to a buffer in Emacs. Let me do that. We can copy it to any read-write buffer. Let me copy it to the end of this org file here. I can either copy it in the obvious way, or I can create a comment block and copy it to the comment block. And now we need to run this thing here. By the way, note that these things here are not red stars, they are red bullets, but bullets are equivalent to red stars in EV. And the explanation for that is here in the docstring for the variable APitch regular expression. Anyway, I will need to switch to a smaller font. If I execute this, it downloads a certain file in the directory /cmp. It changes the mode of that file to executable. And if I execute this text, here I go to the top of that file. It has many explanations here, and my suggestion is, in the first moment, just go to the test blocks, for example, this one, and execute the test block and just check that everything works. Just check that there are no error messages and it does something interesting that we don't understand yet. So it has links to 3 test blocks here. This is the second one, and this is the third one at the end of the file. And in a second moment, we can open the file again and read the comments. And the most important comment is here. It explains that many of the functions in this file behave differently if we set the variable echo, and if we use this thing here, uppercase echo is equal to lowercase echo, then this thing echoes this command and its arguments instead of running the command and its arguments. And if we do this, then the functions echo the function and its arguments and run the function and its arguments. So let's take a look at the test blocks again. Note that in all these lines here, they start with uppercase echo is equal to lowercase echo, that makes it run, just echo the commands that would, the external commands that it would run, and it does some very basic tests here, and then this line here shows what the command make flipbook would run. It would call an external command called qpdf, and this one shows that make a name would run this thing here that would call convert, that is a program that comes with ImageMagick, and blah blah. And this last one here would run two commands, make flipbook and make a name. And that's it. I think that it's better to stop the video here, and for more information please see the page of the video. That's it. Bye. No, sorry, not bye yet. I forgot that this page here also mentions that it mentions the trick that I use for remembering these obscure tricks with variables in Bash. And the trick is that my Bash file, it has some links like this that go to the menu of Bash, to a certain position in the menu. If we open these links in the browser, it just opens a certain page like this. But if we open these links in the here, for example here, it opens the page of the Bash manual, and it searches for the first occurrence of this string here. So where are we? Here, parameter assignments, and it explains something about parameter assignments. Then this one here goes to an example that also includes the output of the example, and so on. And that's it. Bye.